You know what? This is our online Sunday Disciples. Welcome, everybody. I'm glad that everybody's here. And let's see, we have Judy. You're here. I'm here. Mm-hmm. Judy, you told me we're going to start with the game. Wait a second. What's going on here?
Micah is here.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Here's the table.
He's already started the walk.
Micah,
Yeah.
Sunday Disciples has already started. Okay.
Oh, good. Good.
We're playing our game.
I was
That's
playing
right.
the game, but nobody was guiding me.
Yeah.
I think I might need to know what's happening first.
Playing games are some of your favorite things to do, I know. So,
You needed the blindfolds, which you've got.
why has he got that dish towel on his head?
Can you see through the dish towel?
No.
Good. I was gonna have you take off your glasses.
You're a double masked man too. You got the mask on the bottom, we got the mask on the top.
It's
Yeah.
very warm in
We just can't. Okay, Micah. You know what? I know you can't see now, but you can trust us, okay? Whoa!
Okay.
Stop, dude.
It's called the
Stop,
trust
dude.
walk. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
We're gonna guide you with our voices, okay?
Okay.
All right. So can you trust us?
And you guys can join in too.
I do trust you.
All right. You're standing kind of catty corner, and you're almost out of the camera's view right now. So if it comes straight
Behind
to
you,
me
if you stop, is the clavinova.
No,
And-
that's to Addie sitting there. Stop, dude.
Yeah. Turn left.
Turn to your left.
Turn left.
There you go. That's your
Whoa,
left.
too far. Go back to your right a little bit.
There's
okay,
start.
forward
Okay.
march.
Forward march. Okay. Good.
Taking baby steps. Okay, touch the table. Down, down, down.
On your left hand.
There we
you go.
Okay.
There.
Now
Stay.
turn to
Stay.
your right.
Stay. Stay.
Stay. You want him to stay.
I want to stay.
That's not much of a trust walk. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Should we try to walk him just a little further?
Yes.
I
yes.
wonder if Addie
what
could
do you
give him
need to do?
instructions.
Addie's here for
Yeah.
confirmation.
Addie, why don't you have him
Ready?
walk over to me?
Okay. Oh, very good. He missed all the mics.
You got to listen to Addie.
Yeah. that
Don't
voice.
listen to me.
Okay. Left hand's gonna touch Pastor John.
Tell him to stop, would you?
Halt!
I'm listening to Addie.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man.
Okay.
Right. I think you can take off your blindfold.
Right.
Okay.
How, and you already
Get back
told us
over
a
to your
little
seat.
bit.
I genuinely
How
did
did it-
not know where I was.
How did it feel
Really?
to be
Yeah.
blindfolded?
Oh my goodness. How did it feel? I was a little bit. I'll be honest. I really couldn't see, so I was actually genuinely a little nervous I was gonna trip over something.
Trip over is something, yeah, yeah.
There's enough stuff to trip over
Or
here.
put a couple bruises on your legs.
Yeah, something like that, or maybe just like flatten Addie. I don't know.
And how did you know who to listen to?
Were there too many voices?
It was when there was one voice, it was pretty easy. But when I heard a couple
Good
different
job,
people,
Addie.
when I heard a couple different people telling me different directions, it was a bit of a struggle to actually figure out where I was supposed to go. I think that's when I think I ran into this.
Yes,
Yeah.
you did.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
That was before we started actually guiding you, so.
gotcha. I really don't know how I
Not
got
my
from
fault.
here to there though. I have no idea.
Yeah.
Well, actually, you probably didn't know.
Lose a sense of
How did you
distance.
know which one to trust?
Well,
In fact, maybe we could talk about what trust is. What
yes,
does trust
what
even
trust
mean?
means.
I did trust. It was easier. I think it was easier for me to trust that Addie wasn't going to run me into something because I heard you're giggling, Pastor John, and I was a little nervous.
For distrust.
I was a little nervous because of that.
Nervous,
There-
yeah.
Maybe.
Addie was
Yeah.
gonna keep you going, I think.
Just gonna
Well-
walk me past.
Micah, trust is our key word today, and it means to believe that someone is telling you the truth. And then you can depend on that someone to do what's best for you. Does that sound about right?
That does sound about right. That's
Okay.
you know, maybe I should trust. I should know what I'm gonna say next.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, when I was thinking about running into stuff, it kind of felt like my trust was disappearing. I was actually feeling something else.
Yeah, do you know what that feeling was?
What's the opposite of trust?
Doubt.
Whoa,
Yeah.
that's right. Which means, I'll be Miss Dictionary, wonder whether or not something is true or not true. Is
Hey,
it
can I-
real or not real?
Can I give you the sign language word for doubt?
Yeah.
It's kind of fun. You know, this is to see. If you just put your hand like that, there you go. Okay. This is to doubt.
Oh, turn things backwards or something.
Kinda looks
Well,
like a
it's
snake.
kind of like your eyes get, yeah, they get blinked one way or the other. That's to
Like,
doubt.
if
Yeah.
I doubt that you're telling me the truth, that means I don't believe you.
And I'm not sure
I'm
what to
gonna
watch.
Listen to another
I'm not,
voice.
I'm not sure what to look at. Yeah. Well, in fact, today's Bible story is about that. Well, the disciples saw an amazing thing, but when they told their friend Thomas about it, Thomas didn't trust that the story was true. Thomas kind of had some of this.
Doubts.
Yeah, and he doubted, and he said he'd believe when he saw the amazing thing for himself. Yeah. So
Good.
I wonder,
Yeah?
could we?
We're gonna do a dramatic reading like we always do. So we need to
Okay.
know who's gonna be what.
We've got a couple books out there.
And we have a Jesus
So-
and a doubting Thomas and a narrative. It's on page 492. 492
All right.
through about 495. Hi.
Hey, Connor.
Hey.
We're talking through
Connor,
the
take a
Bible
seat over
story.
there.
Yeah, have a seat.
You may need to leave early.
492, I believe.
All right, yeah. And I'm thinking doubting Thomas will be Pastor John.
Oh, I'm gonna be doubting Thomas.
Okay, I don't have
And I'll be the
I don't have a
narrator.
spark.
We only have one Bible here.
we
There's
gave one
several
away.
over there.
Gotcha.
There's
they
one
all?
back there. Mitzi, could we
Yeah.
take that
All
one?
right. I tell you what. Why don't you guys read it? I'll just kind of I'll express emotions.
Okay.
You can be
Oh,
the,
thank you.
okay.
All right, here we go. So I'm
Here
Thomas.
we go, doubting Thomas, 492.
All right.
The disciples were hiding in a house the night Jesus rose from the dead. They were afraid. Bam! They locked all the doors. Jesus came and stood by them.
Oh, it's me. Peace be with you.
We made lots of noise when we said peace.
We're gonna be making a lot of noise today when we say peace.
The disciples looked up in surprise. Jesus showed them his hands and his side so that they would know it was him. The disciples were very happy, overjoyed. Again, Jesus said to them,
Peace be with you. God sent me to you. Now it's your turn to tell the rest of the world about me.
Jesus breathed on them with in a special way. Special way. He said,
With this breath, I will always be in your hearts, even when I'm in heaven. You now have power to do the things I've asked you to do.
Thomas was the only disciple not there that night. When he got back, the others excitedly told him about Jesus' visit.
I don't believe you. I'll believe when I can
Thomas
touch Jesus's wounds.
Now, a week later, Thomas and the other disciples were in the same house. Jesus came again and stood with them.
Peace be with you. Thomas, put your finger, come here, Thomas.
Okay.
Give me your hands. Put your finger in the wounds on my hands. Put your finger on the wounds in my side. Do not doubt anymore. It's time for you to believe.
Thomas' eyes popped.
I'm not gonna pop my eyes. I have had some pop moments where I've gone, my Lord and my God.
Jesus answered him,
You believe because I'm here with you, and you've seen me. Think of those who have not seen me but believe in me anyways. You should believe even when you can't see it for yourself.
alrighty. That's
Wow.
Doubting
I like how
Thomas.
buggy his eyes are.
You know, did you hear what the amazing thing was that Thomas had to see for himself? You know, it wasn't just that Jesus was alive. That wasn't the only thing he had to see. He had to see, I want to see
The details.
the details. I want to see where his hands or his wrist were wounded
Yeah.
and his side.
Sometimes we
And-
need proof.
So, and more proof than just, oh, I want to know that Jesus is alive. I want to know that Jesus is alive and he really did die for me, suffer for me. Mm.
We're
Yeah.
kind of like,
We're kind of like
that.
Thomas, I think, aren't we?
yeah, yeah.
You know, I bet the disciples were pretty excited to see Jesus alive. I'll tell you what, maybe,
Filling with joy.
yeah. Should we sing? Should we teach a song this morning? You think?
I got to put my mask on if I'm singing.
Ooh, okay.
Mhm.
We know a song about joy. We sing it
Oh.
in Vacation Bible School. We sing it in Sunday Disciples.
Oh, that's
This
a good
is
one.
A little bit different. Okay.
It's one people might remember from a long time ago too.
Uh-huh, yeah. And then it's changed up a little bit because when we see Jesus, in any way our mind can wrap around how wonderful he is, we are overjoyed, and from our head to our toes, not only our heart. So
Okay.
it
So,
spreads.
I give you a
and
hint.
then
It's
to
called
our-
I've got the joy down in my heart.
Joy,
Where?
joy,
Down
joy,
in my
joy,
heart.
joy,
Where?
joy.
Down in my heart.
Joy.
Where?
Joy, joy,
Or down to my toes or up to my.
Or
Joy.
down to my toes or up to my head.
joy.
Shall we sing it?
Yep,
All right.
all right.
Connor,
I've got-
what do we got in our heart? Joy. Joy.
That's the
Yeah.
sign for
Yeah,
joy. It's like
a
a
sign for
bouncing
joy. It's a
heart.
bouncing heart.
Yeah.
Can I sign it? Or
Let's
should
do
I
it.
clap?
Go ahead, no,
Okay.
you can, uh-huh.
I've got the joy down in my heart. Down in my heart. Where?
Down in my heart.
I've got the joy down in my heart. Down in my heart to stay.
I've
I've got the joy up in my head. Where?
Up in my head.
Where?
Up in my head.
I've got the joy up in my head. Where?
Up in my head to stay.
I've
I
got the
joy
down in my toes.
down in my toes. Down in my toes, I've got the joy down in my toes.
What?
Down in my toes to stay. Oh,
All right, that's our calisthenics for today. That's our exercises.
I haven't
I
sung
wonder if
that
we
one
can
in a
do-
long time.
Can we do any activity? It looks like
Yeah.
we've got a whole
We
bunch of
probably
art
just
stuff
have time
here.
for it, and I must admit that I was not ready. I'm not ready. But we do have everything here except the yarn, which will be the hanger. And the first thing that you need are the craft glue and about 6 of these.
All right.
And you lay down,
So hold on.
Okay.
So we've got
We're
a whole
gonna
bunch
make
of
the frame
stuff, but
first.
what are we making, Judy?
we're making a Jesus Lives Here door hanger.
A Jesus Lives Here door hanger.
Mhm.
Okay.
That's what I'm calling it. And we need 6 sticks.
So 1, 2. Does anybody else have
3,
sticks or popsicle
4,
sticks? We've got some
5,
fancy ones.
6, and then you need the glue I mentioned,
Oh.
and then there's cards, index
Glue?
cards. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Or you can use a heavy piece of paper, but first of all, what you do is you lay 2 of the sticks down about 2 inches apart.
Okay. So 2 sticks.
And let's put them horizontally, like that, 2 inches apart.
Okay.
And then vertically, you will glue your other 4 on top of that, and it makes a frame.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So these.
And you can kind of line them up, and you'll have 2 places to glue them on the horizontal sticks.
It'll look something like. with one more stick in that empty spot. Okay.
Right,
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're just making something to support the card.
right.
Gotcha.
Yep, the frame, that's what I called the frame,
Gotcha.
yep. And the second thing that, and then you glue the sticks down. You lay them down and then you, underneath each, you'll put some glue.
Okay.
And of course, you don't hang it up until the glue is dry. That's right, Donita.
All right.
Uh-huh. And one. I glued one down.
This is always.
And to make a longer story short,
So, why are we? I'm curious, Judy. So we had this story about Thomas and believing and being afraid and doubting and believing. Why
the door hanger?
Why are we making a door hanger that
Okay.
says Jesus lives here?
That's what we will write on the card, is Jesus lives here. And then we can decorate it. And sometimes you have some foam shapes that you can put on it, or you can just, if you're a person that draws well, then you can, of course, draw pictures on it. But the important thing in the question you were asking is, do we doubt that Jesus is in our lives? And we live a lot of our lives at home, especially now during COVID time. And this activity will create a little plaque. Ooh, mine's drying already, with 2 of them. And eventually you'll glue. After you write God is here and decorate it, let's write God is here. Okay, I'm gonna use a dark one. And your writing can be decorative or not. God, or capitals, or not. God lives, not God is here.
God lives
here.
Okay.
So that with your friends and family, they'll be reminded that God is in this house. He is here with us.
Gotcha. It actually reminds me of, I'm curious if anybody has anybody ever experienced doubt? I'll raise my hand. Yeah. For those online, everybody raise their hand. We've all experienced doubt. And what does it take to get trust back when we feel doubt? Not a rhetorical question. What does it tend to take for us to trust somebody? Honesty. Yeah.
To tell the truth, which is honesty. To do what you say you'll do.
That your words and your actions match.
Yeah. That will be there when we're needed. That's the action part.
Sometimes I need to be reminded, hey, I got you.
Yep.
Maybe.
Even people in the church need that reminder.
And maybe that's part of what this can do for us, is be a sometimes it just helps for me when I see a cross hanging on my wall, or a picture of Jesus, or one of my favorite Bible verses, because it's really hard to trust sometimes. But we do have those words, and the actions match the words, don't they?
Yes.
The actions match the words.
They need to, and it's something we need to work hard at. Yeah.
Because what were Jesus' actions?
Especially around this time of year, the season of Easter. We're on the second Sunday of Easter. Jesus' actions, we remember him on the cross. He followed God's directions all the way to the cross, and that was hard.
He didn't just say, I love you.
It's a big trust walk.
He didn't just say, I've got you. His actions matched that and said, I love you so much, I'm going to follow it through all the way to the conclusion of dying on the cross even. And
Shorten mine a little bit.
saving you.
Right.
pretty hard to. It's sometimes it's easy to remember that. Sometimes we need those reminders. So I'm gonna write that one more time. Jesus lives here.
Here.
And I'll tell you what, I'm gonna draw a cross, and I'm gonna draw an empty tomb with the.
That's true. The cross is only part of the story, isn't it?
I'm gonna draw an empty stone beside it. I don't know. It's probably a little small to see there. But then I'll paste it on.
We put glue on the sticks behind. You
And-
kind of see how it looks in the back. We've got some glue sticking out.
I think.
Uh-huh.
And
Even if the sticks aren't
we forgot
straight,
our
it's
yarn.
cute. Yeah.
We forgot our yarn, but I think the plan is then that you can take it and either tie the yarn on or glue
Yep.
the yarn on.
And one of your sticks here, you can glue it on, or you can tape it on. Yeah. I suppose, yeah, if you could slip it between, you could even tie it on. Yeah. Whatever
So-
works.
I tell you what. I think I'm gonna let mine dry for now.
Okay.
But while we're getting ready to worship and to hear the story again, and for Addie and Connor's confirmation,
That's right. That's where Pastor John is. He's getting them ready,
maybe we
helping
can
them to trust him.
maybe we can end with a prayer, because we don't just trust on our own, do we?
No.
No, we need help to do that. So maybe that can be part of our prayer.
All right.
So, will you pray with me? All right. Loving Jesus, help us to know your presence when we, doubt your presence in our lives. Thank you for showing us every day that we can trust you.
Amen.
Help us to do that for each other.
Oh my goodness.
Amen.
Yes.
All right, and I tell you what,
Wonder what
we
trust
will see you guys back in worship in what, about 10 minutes, Kate?
Wow. Yeah.
All right, see you in 10 minutes.
Special